Hey guys, let's make a pie with some IOD molds. The first thing you want to do is, if you have IOD molds, even if you're not creative and you bake, grab some IOD molds. I used mine for both, so I did give it a good scrub down with some soap and water. I actually washed them 3 times just to make sure residue of any clay or resin was off of them. You want to make sure they're clean. And then I got to mixing my dough. So I just use a basic recipe for this. It's just 1 cup flour. And yes, I mix it in my food processor. 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of water. Those are going to come in a minute. And then I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of shortening. I kind of break mine up just because I am mixing it in the food processor. I apologize for my voice and sniffles. I still have a cold. Anyway, we are going to mix that bad boy on low. As it starts to kind of crumble, then I'm going to add the 3 tablespoons of water. And voila, there's my dough. And I just let it spin until it kind of balls it up for me. Pretty easy. Now, most people then will coat their ball of dough with flour, but I do like to use just powdered sugar for this step. So I'll grab my powdered sugar and just kind of get it all over the outside, flattened it out a little. I didn't have any saran wrap. Usually I wrap my dough in saran wrap. I didn't have any, so I put it in a Ziploc bag and I tossed it in the fridge for 45 minutes. In the meantime, while I was waiting for that 45, I went outside and I played with the dogs. You can do whatever though, but yeah, I played with my dogs. So once the 45 minutes is up-ish, I kind of went in, I grabbed my cherry pie filling, and you can add a little bit of vanilla extract or almond. Mine varies, but today I added a little almond extract, not too much, but just a little bit, just to give it an extra little something. And then I grabbed my Bohemia stamp. I said IOD molds, but I also used a stamp, sorry. My Bohemia stamp, I'm just taking it and pressing it down in the dough. I don't know where my rolling pin is, so that's why I was using a glass. And then I'm just going to take my pizza cutter and I am going to cut my strips. Now, topping of pies is not really my strong suit, but yeah, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting better at it, I should say. But I'm just cutting my strips for the quote-unquote lattice for the top of my pie. And gave it a nice little impression. I really love the Bohemia stamp. And then here we go to the molds. So just whatever molds you want to use. I mean, these are great for Thanksgiving. You can even do, obviously Christmas themed pies as well. The boughs of holly mold would be excellent for a Christmas pie. But basically we're just, like you would with clay. You're just going to shove that dough right down into the mold and pull it out. I did powder the mold a little bit with some flour first though, because I wanted the forms to come out perfectly and not stick to the mold. And this mold is the Trimmings 1 mold by IOD. These work perfectly for pies. They're like the perfect length, a little bit longer, so you can cut them down and whatnot. So if you don't want to use stamps, you can use any of the Trimmings molds. They have 3 of them, Trimmings 1, 2, and 3. Pretty. Then I thought I needed a couple extra leaves as well. Threw those in, popped them out. Got all my molds ready, assembled them on the pie, and then I baked it. And once it was baked, this is what they look like. Threw a little egg wash on there. It was awesome. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. It didn't cook as evenly as I wanted it to because we have a crappy oven, but there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed it.